Back with another video again. So this cake that I'm doing today is a hummingbird cake, and I've never heard of it, but when I looked on YouTube, I seen it in a few places, and Soulful Tea did it, and GDS Seasonings also did it, Cooking with Carolyn, and this is actually the recipe that I'm using. So when I'm done with it, I'll put it down in the description. So let me just tell you the ingredients first before I even get to going. So you're gonna need 1 20-ounce can of crushed pineapple, 3 cups of all-purpose flour. Now, I'm using cake flour. You can use what you want, but I'm using cake flour. That's all I use. I swear by it, and all-purpose flour is icky nasty for me. I cannot do it. The cake, it's just I can't. I'll explain later. 2 cups of granulated white sugar, 1 1/2 teaspoons of baking soda, which I already have here in my flour. I'm going to sift together, and 1 1/2 teaspoons ground cinnamon, 3 eggs room temperature, 1/4 cups of vegetable oil, 2 teaspoons of pure vanilla extract, 1/2 cup of reserved pineapple juice, 2 cups of ripe bananas, chopped. And you can chop them, but because mine weren't ripe when I bought them, I put them in the oven and I ripened them that way, and so they're a little sweeter. I love that. I don't care. I'd rather. Oh yeah, it does. 1 cup of chopped nuts total. I don't know exactly how many I have, but I have walnuts and pecans here, so I guess I'd imagine any nuts or 2 nuts or whatever you like. Let's see. And 2 to 3 tablespoons unsalted butter, room temperature, for the cake pans. It's because I use a pan release, a spray, so I don't have to worry about that. And that's it. And you flour your pan. So let's get this started. So I'm going to sift this flour first before I even bring it in front of the thing. My husband picked this up today because he's been wanting me to have one. I think he's more happy with me having I'll show you the sifter in a minute here. I think he's more happy with me having this sifter than I would be happy having it, but because I regularly can use a hand sifter, but he's been looking at it, so there it is. That also has the salt. No, I didn't put the salt. The salt got wet, so we'll just have to scoop that in. And I'm gonna put this in here. Now this is the 3 cups of flour and the 1 1/2 teaspoons of baking soda. And we're going to do all the dry ingredients together. We're going to do them all together, and we're going to do all the wet ingredients together. As a matter of fact, you guys, I'm so ass backwards. Let me take this off and put this back in here, because I'm going to do the, that's okay to be ass backwards. It's okay. It's okay. I've had a long week. You know, when I was using this earlier to make the butter for the frosting, that when I took it off, it lifted up really weird. So, but anyhow, we have the dry ingredients over there. Also, we have cinnamon. I'm gonna sprinkle that in a whisk. I don't know why I didn't sift it in, but show must go on. Okay, let's start with the wet ingredients. Let's do the 2 cups of sugar, 3 eggs. I'm gonna add those one at a time. 1 1/4 cup of vegetable oil. 1 cup of pineapple juice. Now, I like a lot of vanilla, but 2 tablespoons of vanilla. This is probably about 3 for me. And the banana. I'm going to scoop that in there. And this is 2 cups of bananas. There you have it. Let me get the driver. I washed them, but didn't put them back. And this is my new mixer, y'all, and I absolutely love it. So I'm going to try to copy and paste the recipe down here for you guys in the bottom. Because this is as new to me as it is to y'all, so... Huh? There you go. It's as new to me as it is to you guys, so... You know, and I'm gonna put this on here. Give me all my vanilla. Shoot, ain't nothing free. Shit. Sometimes it is. Okay, oh, this glove is. Can't. Yeah, I had a KitchenAid and
Turn it around to you.
right here.
Okay. The opening in the front.
This is confusing a little. As my hands are slippery. There we go. Okay, it's locked. Which I had an opening here, so it's still a new mixer for me. So let's get this started. Mix it all up. It's kind of a forgiving recipe. Huh? I had it there for a reason. Shit. So, yeah. It's dirty, but they're going to see. It's kind of a forgiving recipe. Actually, you know what I can do? Just take it off. It ain't doing nothing. Alright. Let's go up a little bit more. Then we have and now I'm going to add the eggs. Well, no, the dry ingredients. A little bit at a time. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Sorry, y'all. I tried it. Sorry. Gotta add it through here. Now, why I like cake flour is because, first of all, it has less glutens. So you can beat it a little more, but not too much. And because it's silky, your cakes come out so nice. As opposed to, you know, other cakes. So I'm going to turn that down. I'm going to stop. Oh, Lord Jesus. Oh, okay, I'm going to turn it down like that. I'm going to add the nuts. And the last thing I'm going to add are the pineapples. Huh? Yeah. Oh, did I not add the eggs? Okay. This is a terrible video.
Which one's that?
It's going to have to be, because it's all mixed already.
It's a new cake. You never know.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about this.
I've never heard of it.
Me either. And I see it just looked good, so I figured we'd try it. Okay. So I'm going to open this real quick. I'm going to stop and I'm going to smash some of that pineapple. So again, we've never made this cake before, so, and the mixer is new for me. You know, I'm still kind of learning how to lock the lid, and you gotta do all that, but I tell you what, I love it so much. It's so much nicer than the KitchenAid. I love, love, love it. So much more room. It's like a quart and a half bigger. It's the horsepower is so much nicer, and I mean, it's nice. Well, I'm making a mess here. Don't mind me, people. I mean, it's a little confusing when you have the driver in the middle. You're not used to that, but I guess you get used to it. So, I'm going to add one egg. Make sure everything is room temperature. Huh?
Your thing's up again.
Is it? Okay, well, it's okay. Make sure everything is, the lid's not even on. Make sure everything is room temperature when you put it in. And, make sure everything is room temperature, and because it makes better. And this batter doesn't have to be smooth because you got chunky stuff in it. And I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna turn it on about. Did you see it lock? About 2 for I don't know, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, and then you add the next egg. Oh well, there it is, both eggs. They were so soft, room temperature. Just let it integrate for a while. We're gonna get some bacon pieces, some spray. I'm gonna stop right there. Bacon pieces. We're gonna do this. I might do a 3-layer cake. Okay. Let's see. Well. I might do this with no sound. You know it? Did you hear me?
Yeah.
I might do it with no sound. I feel like something's missing. It's not beat very well either. That's good. Everything. So I'm gonna beat this a little more. I might fast forward. I might do no sound. Just do the recipe on there. Okay. Yeah, I'm really fucking up here. Okay. So I'm done here, and I've got. Can you give me the parchment paper? Okay. So this is done. I'll take this out. It's not. They said it's a thick batter. It's not very thick at all. So I'm gonna get these out of baking.
Probably not that thick because you used cake flour instead of all-purpose.
Yeah, well, nobody want that shit.
All-purpose makes it thicker.
So where I'm gonna do these pans, and can you come over here and stop? That's why I didn't want you to eat. You should have waited. Stop the video. So I'm gonna have to do it silent. This is one big mess. I'm back. Now we have the batter in the pans. I was going to have a scale. I was going to weigh them to make sure that they were accurate. But let me tell you something, honey. Listen, this is a batter that I'm not used to. So I was having hell. We were dripping stuff and making a mess. And he over here eating chicken. And that was not the time for him to be eating chicken while I'm trying to figure out. I said, you the director. What the hell are you doing over there eating chicken? I can't eat my chicken. So anyways, I got my oven set to 350. This is a very soft batter. So we'll see how this turns out. But I have my oven set to 350. And I'm going to do a tri-layer cake. They look pretty accurate. They look pretty... So when I get these done and they're all cooled off, I'm gonna come back when they cooled off, and I'm gonna do the icing for you so you can see how to make that. And that'll be a cream cheese ice, and I'm gonna put walnuts in mine to finish those. So I'm gonna get these in the oven, and we'll be back when they're all cooled and baked. And we're back. So the cakes are cooling outside right now. That's why I like to put my cakes outside on the porch. So they're outside cooling, and I'm gonna have this chilled as well. So after I'm done with this, I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator in a piping bag, and because that's what they did on TV. So you know, I have 8 ounces of cream cheese. I have 8 ounces of butter, and I have 2 cups of sugar. And so I probably should put 2 more, but I'm gonna start with this to see how sweet it is because I'm not sure if I want all that sugar. So let's get this going. Oh, and I put about a tablespoon of vanilla extract and a pinch of salt. Just a pinch of salt. Nothing, no major measurements. Oh, you're locked on its own. That's shit like that. The butter I made, so it should probably might taste extra good. Yeah, I'm gonna need some more. So 2 more cups. Let me use this. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna add 1 cup. If you want this a little looser, you can add maybe some buttermilk, or you can add regular milk. I mean, whatever you want to put. If it's too thick for you. I got 3 cakes to cover, so I'm gonna add this. Let that integrate. Speed that up some before I add the other cup. Okay, I'm gonna stop this for a minute. Let's see, I'm gonna wipe the sides down. This, the innards. Okay, so we were concerned about that batter. I mean, it was a mess, y'all. We know what to do. Shit spilling everywhere. But the cake's cooked up just fine. Nice and dark brown from the cinnamon. And I'm just gonna do a crumb coat on the cake too. I'm not gonna cover it real thick. I am diabetic, so, and this isn't something I'm trying to eat a whole lot of. Just, you know, some. Okay, I'm gonna do another cup. It's not very sweet at all. closed. So it's gonna have to be enough. It's gonna have to be. Well, put that whipped cream cheese in there. We can use that. We have to just get over it in the morning. Yeah, let's close that. Be a little sweeter, but that's cool. I'm gonna let that whip. Like we shaking some, but it's okay. Still shaking. Okay. Nice. I'm gonna scoop the sides again. That should be enough icing. I wasn't really gonna ice the outside, more the inside, you know. I'm not even gonna use a piping bag. You got that spatula today, the small cake one. Let's see this. Okay. That's enough. Whew. I'm tired, it's hot. Can you get on the air, honey? And it's hot up in here. Well, there you have it, y'all. That's your icing. If you want to double the recipe, you can. Just double everything. That's what I did. I would imagine it's for 2 cakes, but whatever. We got a third one. We're going to make it work. Oh, no icing lost now. Okay. I'm going to just sit this in the refrigerator so everything is nice and chilled. So there ain't no melting, the icing, and, you know, because we can't be having none of that. That's all the cream cheese we got. And the stores are closed where we are now. I want to say 9 o'clock, they're definitely closed. So, there you go. And when it's time to ice the cakes, we'll be back for the icing. Okay. With the finished product, we got our icing, the cakes are cooled. Now we turned it over, and to be fair, it tastes good. It's a good cake. I believe her measurements with the oil is a little off. I'm just looking at it, and I baked several cakes, and to me, I just feel like she could have done, this is 1/4 cup of oil for the whole recipe, 1 1/4 cup, and I just think that was just far too much oil. That's why it's glistening like it is. So we got it on a turntable, and we're using all this stuff so we can be able to lift it into the cake dish. But I'm not real good at icing cakes, but let me put some on. And I just want it to kind of be a light glaze. I don't want nothing too much. And you can make it however you want to. Kind of a rustic cake, so do the best you can, because a girl be struggling myself. So just ice your cake. Thank God we saved this little cheap ass turntable. Mm-hmm. So you see, you keep trying to turn the cake dish. But if you look at the icing, I mean, it's picking up the cake, and I get it that it's cooled, but the cake is just too moist. It's moist. It's almost too moist. So we're gonna stop right there. I'm gonna lay the other cake on top because that is bothering me a little bit. Put a little more icing on that. Now I'll turn the second one over. Well, y'all, I'm scared. There we go. Okay, all right. Okay, go, Miguel, go ahead. Look at all the icing. I'm not a cake maker, so, you know, do what you can. I did 3 layers because I seen if I would have did 2, it was going to be all over the place. It would have been too much icing. So, this is what we're doing. Take it out to the edge, almost. Just about. Right here. Oh, Lord.
Your big one.
Huh?
You need your big one.
I don't need that big one. No, I do not. That big one is, I wouldn't have told you to get this one. Remember I made the last cake and it was very hard to turn. Okay. I'm gonna take some of this off. I know you like a lot of ice, and we don't need all that sugar. Okay, that's good. And this is the last cake. Jesus. Whew. I didn't think I was gonna make it. Damn, I didn't. Ooh, I put it up there, y'all. Now, how straight it is not my. I'm not sure, but I got them together, honey. I got them together. My hands are clean. Make sure all your hands are impeccably clean before you do this. So, let me see something. It's too much ice in there. Take some. Let's get some out. Huh?
Thin on one side.
Yeah. Okay. That's good enough. I'm not going through all that. It's just cake. It's just for us. Possibly if you have to take it to work, because we eat it here. Okay. On the top. Oh, my hands are sticky as hell. Okay. I don't know much, but I know start on the top and spread it out and go around the sides. Now, when I get ready to do the sides, I need the bigger spatula. Can you get it for me, babe? When my hands are sticky and nasty. Yep, that's him, y'all. Don't give a fuck about nothing. No video, nothing. Got me cussing already. Oh, shit. Take it around the sides. Lord. Let me just tell y'all. I'm not the cake box, okay? It's late for us. Oops. You know, you turn a certain age and go to bed. He done worked all day, baby. So let me get this ice. Oh, it doesn't look too hot, but okay. Listen, y'all. I'm gonna get this ice so y'all ain't watching this whole terrible process go down, and right back once I got it looking half decent. This is the finished product. Let me tell y'all something. I just want to say first, I have my wine. Yes, I do. I just want to say that I don't like layered cakes. I don't make them. I'm not a baker. It's just not something that I do. I hate these cakes because, and that's why you use a piping bag, and I should have used a piping bag for the icing in the middle, and I did not. The cake also probably don't. I didn't see that it domed too much, but I do see that it's unlevel because of the icing in the middle. So I had to go over and over and over and over again. So this is a finished product, and Mark is going to taste a piece. I'm going to cut a piece. You want a piece, baby? Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh God, I think I'm drunk. Listen, try the recipe. Tell me what you would have done different. I also, when I mixed, that's a deep layer there. When I mixed the cake up, I also used, I know it's more, well, I didn't notice after the fact that I used, what are those? That's just cut fucked up. I also know that I recognize that I used my whisk instead of putting on my cake paddles. I forgot I had them. I just got them in the mail, so for the Bosch. But this cake is soft. It is soft. A little messy. But like I said, this ain't my thing. I'm a pound cake chick. I don't even like the way these taste anyway. I'm not even this kind of cake person. I'm not a fan of regular cake. Okay, not too bad. Not a lot of icing in the middle. Kind of puts you in the mind of a carrot cake a little.
Yeah, I was gonna say that earlier. Kind of smelled like a carrot cake.
It's the cinnamon in it. So, oh yeah, taste it. It's soft as hell. Almost too soft. But it's delicious. That's the truth. Isn't that good? Mm-hmm. It's stupid. And it's ugly as hell. I just can't. And
it really does. More on the line of maybe a spice cake.
You can't taste the bananas in it too much. Mm-mm. I use all four. I mean, you could add
almost like a carrot cake without the carrot.
It's like a spice cake.
Like a spice cake.
Yeah, and it really there's no spices in it. Just the the cinnamon. You know what? I'm tired, y'all. Let me tell you something. It's 10 o'clock at night. We've been doing this shit all day. So let me make an appearance because I just worked hard for this shit. You know? How y'all doing?
You want that?
I'm kind of dead, but I will. Let me tell y'all something. I did this shit for you because these cakes, he damn near can't get one, y'all. But I'm gonna taste it for you. I'm glad that, ooh, it's so soft. Not too much icing. I'm glad I drew back on it. You can take another bite of that. I'm kind of drunk too. You know, my hair, y'all gonna see me one day. I'm gonna let my hair out, my natural hair. It ain't long. I cut it. So it's going back from a short cut. That's good. That's soft.
It literally puts you in the mind of a spice cake.
When I eat it, I get a banana in the background.
A little bit background.
And when I taste it, it's a spice cake. Not so much carrot, spice. It's delicious. The frosting is absolutely wonderful. The nuts are in it are chopped and great.
So they can see the color.
I have to say, y'all. Look at this jiggling and shit. Soft. There you go. It's pretty good. That's the hummingbird cake. It has pineapple in it.
I don't know.
I don't. Me either. I'm not getting it.
I mean,
maybe. I don't know. Maybe like they killed it with the amount of cinnamon they use. Maybe. And cinnamon. It's really,
I'm just gonna say it.
the cinnamon kind of overpowers it though.
It's a spice cake.
Basically.
There's a few ingredients that you're doing different, like the banana.
It's off the face of a motherfucking carrot cake. Straight up.
It is.
You add carrot to this, and some ginger, some ground ginger. You got a carrot cake. It's like and the pineapple. I can't even distinguish the pineapple. I'm gonna be honest, and I think I can't distinguish it because the pineapple is put there for moisture.
What do they call this again?
Hummingbird cake, and the hummingbird cake is native to so they say to the South. But when I done my research, I noticed that the hummingbird cake is not native to the South. It is native to
and this
Jamaica.
is supposed to be a Jamaican cake. So
started there.
Okay, so let's just say this is a Jamaican's version of.
Oh shit! Listen, watch what you're doing.
Of the American spice cake. That's what it is. It's the
ain't shit Jamaican about it though. And the pineapple is there now that I know. I don't know why I didn't think about that from the beginning, but the pineapple is there for moisture, not flavor.
Yeah.
It's not there. Okay, so this is, I don't particularly like to make level 3 level cakes. This is a try cake. But I'm going to come back, I don't know when, probably in a couple days. I'm going to come back and I'm going to grace y'all with a coconut pineapple cake. 3 levels, nice and airy and soft. This was very moist. I still think she could have drew back on the oil a little bit. But you can't really tell when you cut into it. No. I was unsure if it was done or not because it was so moist. And I think that's what the pineapple did, and that's what she said. Don't add any more extra juice to the recipe. I got this.
Make it too juicy.
Yeah, and I got this recipe off gdseasoning.com and Cooking with Carolyn. And Carolyn, you did a great job. The oil was a bit much. I think it's a bit much. I still think she could have gone with maybe a quarter of a cup for this whole cake, and it would have been moist. It would have been light. It would have been airy, and it would have been good. But it's not too bad. It's going to get eaten. So, yeah, it's good. That's good. So, listen, thank you guys for sticking around this long and waiting with us. And I was thinking about just doing a song over like I usually do because I'm trying real hard not to cuss. You know, my last video I didn't cuss at all in the Nutrimil. I'm just trying real hard not to cuss so that I'm available for every audience. But thanks for watching and thanks for being my subscribers, all 81 of you right now. That's all I got, and I'm happy to have that, and I'm glad to do this for you. So thank you and watch again.